down and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Shorty Kellum suitcases?
That's right. He's leaving us. Going back to the hill.
Tonight?
That's right.
He didn't say nothing to me about leaving.
He don't know it yet.
Granny, I know you're mighty upset that Shorty has been kicking up his heels, running around with girls, staying out late. But he's a guest in our house, and you can't just throw him out.
You're right, Jed. Maybe I hadn't ought to do it.
Good.
You do it.
Now, Granny.
Well, Jed, it ain't so much Shorty staying out late and running around with girls. He's old enough to know what he's doing. But he's a bad influence on Jethro. He's got him doing it, too.
Jethro's up in his room.
He is?
Yeah, I just heard him in there taking a bath and getting ready for bed. And here comes Shorty home, and it ain't even 10 o'clock.
Well, I'll be.
I'll just hustle these up to his room so you don't have to apologize to him.
Thank you, Jed. I appreciate it. And I was wrong to lose my temper.
We all make mistakes.
Treat 'em mean, treat 'em rough. Here comes Shorty with the stuff. Hollywood Shorty, that's my name. A hugging and a kissing, that's my game. Come on, Jethro, time to swing. 2 guys apiece, ring-a-ding-ding. Don't wait up for us tonight. Won't be home till broad daylight.
Like I said, Granny, we all make mistakes. And I just made a whopper.
Morning, Pop.
Morning, Ellie. That act sure sounds like you're getting a workout.
I ain't never seen such wood chopping in all my life.
I gotta give Jethro credit. Out all night and chopping wood before breakfast.
That ain't Jethro. It's Shorty.
Shorty? Why in the world is he doing Jethro's chores? He was out all night, too.
Can I rest you a little bit now?
Keep chopping.
Granny, have a heart. Look, I got blisters on my hand.
You'll have them someplace else if you don't get back to work.
Easy now, that rock salt and bacon rind smart.
Hey, what's all the noise out back?
Granny's making poor little Shorty do all of your chores.
Yeah, she got him chopping wood.
That's a terrible thing to do to a fellow that was out all night. It woke me out of a sound sleep.
Oh, Jethro, am I glad to see you.
Did you chop all this wood, Shorty?
Every stick of it. Granny's been holding that shotgun on me for 2 hours, making me work my fool head off. Will you take over?
Sure, I'd be glad to. I'll watch him, Granny.
He makes a break for it. Give him both barrels. Salt his shanks for him.
I will.
As quick as he splits all that wood, I want him to spade up my tater patch.
Does he, does it?
Jethro, after last night, I thought we was friends, pals.
We is. Up to it, pal.
I'll guarantee you one thing. Hollywood Shorty ain't going out tonight.
The way you're working him, he'll probably go to bed right after he gets done eating supper.
Correction, when he's done washing dishes. When I'm through with that bushy-faced little banshee, he won't want to go no place but back to the hills where he belongs.
I feel awful sorry for poor little Shorty.
Me too, but ain't no use arguing with Granny.
When she makes up her mind about something, she ain't easy to talk out of.
About as easy as talking a bulldog out of a bone. The best thing we can do is to be extra nice to Shorty. Gotta make up for Granny.
I'll do it, Paul. I'll be real nice to him. I bet you mighty tired of chopping wood, Shorty.
I'll tell you the truth, Ellie Mae. If the warden's deputy wasn't holding a gun on me, I'd go over the wall.
Jethro, you put that gun down and go chop that wood so Shorty can rest.
Did you hear that, Shorty? Is that funny? I'm sitting here with a shotgun, and this dumb old girl cousin of mine thinks she can order me around. Is she dumb or is she dumb? You're dumb. D-U-M, dumb.
Don't mess with him, Ellie Mae. He's big as a moose and twice as strong. Appreciate what you're trying to do. No, don't tangle with him. Oh, I can't look.
You can look now, Shorty.
Like I said, Shorty, she's dumb. Awful strong, but dumb.
Don't you call me dumb.
Well, you are. How do you expect me to chop wood hanging up here?
Granny around?
No, come on in, Shorty.
Listen, Jed. I'm going down to Miss Drysdale Bank and draw out my money.
How come?
This Hollywood nightlife's kind of expensive. Them 4 girls last night cost me a bundle.
Was them girls from Mr. Drysdale's secretarial pool?
No, that's what you call go-go dancers.
Go-go?
And before I knew it, my money was gone.
Chief, these girls are here from the secretarial pool to collect their bonus.
What bonus?
The bonus you promised us for being nice to Shorty Kellums.
You threw him in the swimming pool. You call that being nice?
But that was after you told us he didn't have any money. We were being absolute dolls, and then you called us aside, remember?
Party's over. That clown hasn't got $200 million. He's got $200.
Oh.
Get your things. Back to the bank.
Oh.
Girls, I didn't get to tell you my weakness. It's checkers. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with an overpowering desire for a game of checkers.
Okay, so I told you we didn't have any money. You didn't have to throw him in the pool.
We settled for that. Gloria wanted to drown him.
Girls, you've just used up your coffee break. Back to your desk.
No bonus?
No bonus. Scram.
Oh. You know, you're a bit of a rotter, you are. I was counting on a few extra pounds to help me out.
You're from England.
That's right, London.
Oh, and you'd like a few extra pounds?
Oh, I'd love it.
Eat lots of starchy foods.
Chief, that was the cheapest, rottenest, most despicable act I have ever witnessed.
Thank you. I feel if a thing is worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Shorty? Can I talk to you a minute?
Jed, I gotta get down to the bank before Granny catches me. She'll put me to work.
Granny's upstairs changing all the bed.
She's gonna make me do the laundry.
Well, she's going to be busy for some time.
All right, what do you want to talk to me about?
Shorty, that $1,180 that you got in Mr. Drysdale's bank, that's your life savings.
Yeah,
Well, you don't want to spend all that on women.
I don't intend to. I'm gonna take the $800 I got for the Silver Dollar City Hotel and reinvest it.
Good.
I'm gonna buy the Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
I don't think I'd count on getting that for $800. That's a big rascal.
If I have to, I'll go to 9. Cash talks, Jed.
Shorty, let's call Mr. Drysdale and meet with him. He's awful smart about money matters.
All right, but I'm still taking my money out of the bank. Only put it in 'cause the secretary's so sweet to me. Now they've turned sour, I'm getting it back from the old miser.
Miser Drysdale? Mr. Drysdale? This here is Jed Clampett.
Oh, yes, Mr. Clampett. What can I do for you?
Could Shorty Callums and me come down to see you?
Why, of course.
Listen, I know you got a secretarial pool down there.
That's right.
You tell them 4 girls of yours not to throw me in it. They like to drown me yesterday.
That the reason you and Mr. Clampett are coming down here?
Yeah.
Well, listen, if I get them to call and apologize, will that satisfy you?
No, he's coming down to draw out the money.
What?
The whole kit and caboodle.
You right down, Mr. Drysdale?
Mr. Clampett, don't take your money out. Mr. Clampett, I'm sorry your friend got thrown in the pool. Please, ma'am. Girls, angels, beautiful goddesses, I beseech you, let bygones be bygones. Have mercy on an old man.
All right, that's enough. Let's forgive him.
Oh, thank you. I feel cleansed and purified in the gentle rain of your kindness and mercy. Girls, angels, now that I have humbled myself and you have forgiven me, might I ask just one small favor?
Sure. What is it?
Well, just in case Mr. Clampett and his friend, Mr. Kellums, come to the bank, and mind you, it's 1,000 to 1 chance, but just in case they do show up, will you be nice to them, especially to Jed Clampett?
Who's Jed Clampett?
He's the funny old geezer with the torn hat and raunchy clothes who talks with a hillbilly drawl. He has $90 million.
Right.
He's that distinguished-looking gentleman with the casual wardrobe and darling rural accent.
Please be extra nice to him.
What's in it for us? Do we get a bonus this time?
Of course. A bonus of my undying gratitude.
Try again.
The gratitude of the entire bank.
One more time.
The satisfaction of having performed an act of loyalty.
You're not reaching us, Governor.
Wait a minute. $100 apiece.
Nice going, Ducks. You just reached us.
Howdy, everybody.
There he is, you living doll.
Sweetheart.
Dreamboat.
Done forgive me for liking checkers. Girls, you missed me. Here I am. Girls. You know something, Miss Hathaway? Once you're branded as a checker player, you're through in this town. There's plenty of room on my lap, Gloria. Listen, girls, what if I was to tell you I'd never play another game of checkers as long as I live? I never seen anybody carry a grudge like them 4 girls. Oh, Mr. Drysdale, I'd like to draw out my $1,180, please.
Fine, fine. Oh, Miss Hathaway, take Mr. What's-his-name down to the cashier and get him his money.
Oh, just one question. What do you reckon one of these big Beverly Hills hotels would cost?
Oh, 20 or 30 million?
Dollars?
No, cucumber.
Just my luck. Papa's got his whole farm in corn taters. Girls, what if I'd say I never had played checkers? This ain't my day. Jed, tell me something. Is city women generally as fickle as them girls down Mr. Drysdale's bank?
Well, I wouldn't know about all city women, Shorty. But I got to admit, them 4 is fickle. Friendly, but fickle.
So, Hollywood Shorty, it ain't enough that you led Jethro down the wrong path. Now you're taking Jed out hooting and hollering and running around with wild women.
Granny, we just went down to Mr. Drysdale's bank to talk a little business.
Oh? Since when did Mr. Drysdale start wearing lipstick?
I think I better go wash my face.
Hold on, Playboy. You got something to wash, too.
Me?
You.
You know, rest a minute.
Keep scrubbing.
That fly soap of yours is awful strong.
Maybe it'll wash your sins away.
It might could. It just took 2 fingernails.
Granny, we got a washing machine out there.
I got one right in here. Hold the gun on him, Jed. I'm going out back. Stake out my garden. I'm going to have him plow. Quick as he's done ironing.
I'll watch him.
Jed, if I'm going to do any plowing, I want to do it back home on Papa's farm, where there's room for a couple of 100 acres of cucumbers. Things are worth their weight in gold.
Shorty, speaking of your papa's farm, that's going to be yours one of these days soon, ain't it?
Yeah.
You ever think about getting married and settling down back there?
Sure. Trouble is, I doubt if any of these city girls would want to live there.
I'll marry a hill woman. They make the best wives anyway.
Oh, but Jed, these city girls are so doggone much prettier.
Mr. Kells, has Granny got you doing the washing?
I'm afraid so, Ellie.
Well, you just sit down and rest, and I'll do it first.
Oh, bless your heart, Ellie Mae. You're a sweet thing.
Shorty, besides being sweet, wouldn't you say that Ellie Mae is kind of pretty?
Prettiest thing I ever seen.
Well, she's a hill girl, born and raised there.
Now, doggies, you're right.
You take my word for it. Hill girls can be just as pretty as city girls any day in the week.
And a heap better workers.
And not so fickle.
Jed, you done opened my eyes. And I'll be beholden to you forever.
Pow, Pow, come here quick.
What is it, Ellie?
Shorty Kellums has asked me to marry you. I found this here note under my door.
My dearest, darling angel of the hills, I have been a fool, running around with city women. But now my eyes is open. And I know that you is the only one for me. Will you marry me and come live on my papa's farm? Yours truly, Donald J. Kellums, Jr. P.S. I would have proposed in person, but I couldn't get up the nerve.
What should I do, Paul?
You just stay out of sight for a while, darling. I'll talk to Shorty about this. Shorty, you mind coming over and sitting down for a minute? You and me has got something serious to talk about. Jethro, why don't you run get my ramrod and gun oil? I gotta make sure this old double barrel's in prime working order.
Yes, sir.
Shorty, the angel of the hills just showed me this proposal you slipped under her door.
You ain't mad, are you, Jed?
Oh, I'm pretty near as happy as she is.
She liked it, did she?
She can't hardly wait for the wedding.
And she won't mind coming back to the hills with me and living on Papa's farm?
She loves the notion, Shorty. Pure loves it.
Jed, this is my lucky day. I'm the happiest man in the world! Congratulate me, Jethro. I'm marrying into your family.
Is that true, Uncle Jed?
Sure is. Shorty put it on paper and slipped it under his lady love's door. Congratulations, Shorty. Granny's gonna make you a dandy wife.
Yeah. Did he say Granny?
That's what he said.
Oh, Lordy. I slipped it under the wrong door. I blew it.
Where you going, Shorty?
Oh, Jed, I was.
Yeah, I see you're about to leave. You wasn't fixing to run out on Granny, was you?
No.
Oh, I bet I know. You're going back to the hills to fix up that old farmhouse for a honeymoon cottage, and then you're going to send for your bride.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Shorty Kellums, where are you going? You come back here. He ain't running out on that plowing job. I'll get his tires as he goes through the gate.
Now, Granny, leave him be. He's going back to the hills like you wanted.
Wonder what made him decide to leave so sudden.
I think it was something I said.
Weeknights on Hallmark. Watch great stories
I'm an angel.
and witness the miracles. Touched by an Angel. Weeknights at 8 on the Hallmark Channel. Charlie McKenzie has the perfect
He
family.
hired me because he thinks I'm a stable family woman.
Someone else's.
So how long have you been married?
I guess you're my dad.
Tori Spelling.
Get out there and pretend you love me.
Greg Gurman.
Well, I love a good story.
In a Hallmark Channel original movie, Family Plan, premieres next Saturday night at 9, only on Hallmark Channel.
Come back now. Cheers.